We can't hear you.
Yeah.
She's probably not connected to the audio.
Join. Can you guys hear me? Were you hearing me before? You got to tell me that. Oh my goodness. Okay, Haley, I need the puppies to go away. Okay, sweetheart, we can't do our job just with the puppy. All right. And is Katie here, Reese?
I will go check.
Looking for Katie. All right, so Marin had 264 pennies. Her mom gave her 178 more pennies. She gave 240 pennies to her brothers. How many pennies does she have left? This was yesterday's problem. So what are some, Marin, you get to be the guest of honor because it's your name. If you had 264 pennies and your mom gave you 178 more, what would our first step be?
You have to add 264 plus 178.
How did you know to add?
Because my mom gave me 178 more.
Very good. What's 4 plus 8?
Right?
What's 4 plus 8?
12.
What do I do with the 10?
You put it above the 6.
Okay, now what do I do?
7 plus 7 is 14.
Where do I put that 10? Now you can go load it. Okay, 1 plus 2 plus 1 is?
4.
All right, am I done, Marin?
No.
What's the second part of this problem?
You have to take 442 away from 240.
I think you want it the other way around. 240 away from 442, right? The big number goes first. Elena, I need whole body listening and we have to have our masks on. Okay, walk me through it.
So 2 minus 0 is just 2.
Okay,
And then 4 minus 4, you can't do that.
yeah, you can. If I have 4, can I take 4 away?
No.
Yes, 4, 4.
0.
Yeah.
And then 2 minus 4 is 2.
No,
4 minus 2.
is there. Now we have it. How did you know to subtract, Marin?
Because my brother stole 240.
You gave them, and how many do you have left? 40. I could have said stole, but I know your brothers would never do that. All right, Haley Booker, can I have whole body listening? That means your markers have their lids on. We don't need them yet. We will though. All right, so today we're gonna go ahead and do a review. A lot of the end of the school year's review. And I think you will like it. I am changing things around, remote learners. I decided to change things a little bit. I don't think it'll affect anything. So I'm gonna look at Friday's lesson instead. So I don't think it'll hurt at all. We'll do, not Fridays. I meant, that was funny. I meant Monday's lesson. There's Mrs. Harrison. So, our learning target today is to participate in the review and take our last quiz. Did you hear that? our last quiz. Oh, good. Katie is here. Hi, Katie. So make sure you have your dry erase boards, your socks, and your markers. The reason we're going to do this is so we know what we still need to work on. Whoopsie. Before we do that, we want to make sure we participate in the review. Fourth grade math students, can I help you? Go to your spot, please. I haven't seen you do any math yet. Read the problems carefully. Use your new schema and skills to answer the questions. Reflect, does your answer make sense? So we're just going to get our brains going. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little estimation fun. So you're going to see a picture, and the picture's of almonds. How many almonds do you think is in a brand new container? It's probably one you could buy like at Costco. It's big and bulky. Write the number on your board and hold it up when you think you know. Write it down. Hold it up then. Use your dry erase boards. About how many almonds would be in a new container that you might buy at Costco or at the store? Oh, I see quite a difference. I see 50, I see 100, I see 850. Oh, 129, 126. Okay, so I'm going to give you a little information before I reveal it. A fourth of a cup is one serving. Okay, so that little cup I showed you, that's one serving. There are 40 of those in one container of almonds. So let's go back. Yeah, it might make you change. Let's look at it again. This cup, there are 40 of those in this container. Good question. So Robert asked, how many are in there? That's a good question. You're going to have to estimate. There's more than 5, right? There's more than 5 in there. And think, there's 40. Should you change your estimate? Some of you, yes. Because even if I knew there were 40 in there, I'm 40 of those, and there's, even if I said there were 5, what would 5 times 40 be? Gabe, what's 5 times 40? Or 5 times 4 for that matter? 20, add a 0, what would that be? Erase that. There, I want to know how many almonds are in the whole container. Yes. Right, so think, if you said there's 7 inside this, then you got to multiply 7 times what? 40. 40. You can do it by 4 and add the 0, right? So if Madison thinks there's 7 in a fourth of a cup and there's 40 of those, she's got to multiply 40 times 7. Because I just told you that there's 40 of those, that's one serving. Now I see some thinking. Ben, what do you think? How many almonds in that container? Just a guess, an estimate. Can't hear
Do you
you.
mean in that little container?
No, in the whole thing. So think about it, Ben, if 1/4 cup, that little container is a fourth of a cup, that's one serving. There are 40 of those in that container of almonds. How many in this whole container of almonds do you think there are? How many almonds are there in this container? What's your best guess?
Maybe 100?
Okay,
20?
Haley, what do you think? Thanks, Ben.
76.
76. That means that there might be less than 2 almonds in that cup right there, because there's 40 of those. If there was 1 almond in that little cup, there'd be 40 almonds altogether. If there were 2 almonds in that fourth of a cup, 2 times 40 would be 80. Think about that, Haley. You want to know how, if you can kind of make a guess how many almonds are in the fourth of a cup, then you could multiply it by 40 to find out how many are in the whole container. So how many do you think are in this fourth cup, Haley?
8.
8. So then you want to do 8 times 40. So first do 8 times 4 and then add a 0. And that should be your estimate.
36.
I'll take it. I appreciate it.
Over it.
So what'd you get?
I got 130.
Okay, but think, what's 4 times 8, Haley?
130.
4 8s. 8, 6, 2,
I meant 36.
24, 32. 4 times 8 is 32. Add your 0. Now what did you get? Add your
1,320.
Here, I'm going to share my screen real quick. I'm going to do it with you. Okay, do you have your math board? Write this problem. You're trying to do 40 times 8. You just need to know what 4 times 8 is. Microphone answer, boys and girls, help her out. 4 times 8 is 32. Add the 0. What are you going to get?
320.
120, because you know there's 40 of those cups, the fourth cups, and you said you think there's 8 almonds in there. So that'd be 40 groups of 8. All right, what do you think, Leo? What's your estimate?
My estimate was 320.
It was as well. Okay, anyone have a different one? What do you think, Josh? He says 360 because he thinks there's 9 almonds in that cup. Okay, Lila Maris, what do you think?
I think that there's 400 in the big thing because I think that there's 10 in the little cup.
She says there's about 10 in here. I think there's more than 10 personally. So 10 times 40 would be 400. I think it's greater than 400 because if I count, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think there's like 15. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Drum roll. 1,120 almonds.
He had 2,000.
You had 2,000, Charlie? Charlie was pretty close. So way more than we thought. Did anyone get close to 1,000? Wow. Okay, we got to do more estimating is what that tells me. We need to do some more estimates. All right, which one does not belong and why do you think so? Remember, there's more than one reason. Whoopsie. Which one does not belong and why do you think so? You could draw it on your board and hold it up for me, Ben and Leo and Haley and all my friends and Katie and Reese and Henry. Make sure you know why you think it does not belong. Okay, I'm gonna pull out of my handy dandy can. Haley Booker, what do you think?
I think it's the circly thingy that has a lot of sides because it has the most sides in there, and the color of it is kind of like reddish.
Okay, but they all have sides. She's saying the figure in the bottom right because it has more sides, but
It has more sides than all the other ones.
but that doesn't mean that it can't belong. Because the other ones, the star has sides, the arrow has sides. Yeah.
I think it's the red outline one because the rest are colored in, and
That would work. Okay, so Astra said it's this one, and it's like a 12-sided polygon. She says this one doesn't belong because it's not colored in. And that's true. The others are colored in, and this one is not. All right, let's hear from Josh Carter.
I think the star doesn't belong because all of them have like a little bit of red on them, and the star doesn't have any red.
Ooh, I love that. I didn't see that.
That was mine.
That's good. I didn't even notice that. So you didn't hear that, my friends at home. Josh said the star does not belong because see how all of these have this red outline? Outline, but not the yellow star. Yeah, Gabe, which one do you think does not belong?
I think it's the heart because it doesn't have any corners.
Oh, so that would work as well. Gavin's saying the heart does not, Gavin, I just let Gavin in. Gabe said the heart does not belong because it doesn't have straight edges, where all of these have straight edges. Is that what you were gonna say, Haley Calendar?
It has a bottom point, but it doesn't have a straight.
Yeah, okay. All right, I still have hands up. Serne, what are you thinking?
The arrow doesn't belong because it's the only one with two shapes put together.
Oh, that works. So Serne said
Where's Serne?
that, he's right there. Serne says that the arrow doesn't belong because she noticed, I didn't notice any of these, you guys, that it's the only figure that has two shapes put together. So she says that this one does not belong. Oh, you guys are getting better at this. Miss Maris.
I said the heart because it doesn't have any sides. Like you don't do one
The straight
and then
edges? Okay, so I think we've heard that one. But again, Lila says the heart does not belong because it doesn't have any straight edges like the star and the 12-sided polygon and the arrow. Anybody else? Lennox?
The arrow because there is a line crossed through it,
Oh, so kind of similar to what Serne said.
and also it's nothing wrong.
Okay, so this one has a line going through it, so that, Lennox says this one does not belong.
Oh,
Wait.
and I have another one.
Okay,
It's that one because it's the only that's convex and not concave.
oh, so it's convex and not concave. Remember, concave goes in, convex goes out.
concave and convex.
Concave, what, this has it going in, this goes in, but this doesn't go in anywhere.
Oh.
That's great. Boy, you guys are so good at these.
Which one was it?
I wish I would have done them at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, which one is it?
That's it. It's up to you guys. If you can prove it, you're right.
Oh, I actually
Yeah.
have none of
There's not one, only one right answer. Remember, you guys can do more than one.
I have them all.
All right, guys, on your board, write an addition problem that is related to the subtraction problem. So if we know 74 minus 19 equals 55, what plus what equals what? You shouldn't have to do any computing. You should be able to know the inverse operation and be able to write it. If we know 607 minus 247 equals 360, we know what plus what equals what. If we know 424 minus 198 equals 226, we know what plus what equals what. Hold them up when you have your answers. Can you do all three for me? Go ahead and do all three. You can do all three. Because you don't have to actually do the addition, do you? You're just showing me that you know that addition and subtraction are related, that they're family members. And is there more than one answer or only one? Lucas, what do you think? Is there only one right answer for these or is there more than one? There's more than one, you guys. All right, I'm gonna pull out of my handy dandy can. August. If 74, where did he go? Well, you can't go to the bathroom without permission. Cooper, if we know 74 minus 19 equals 55, what plus what equals what? 55 plus 19 equals 74. Is there a different one we could have done? Marin?
19 plus 55 equals 74.
Excellent. Those are the only two though.
Yeah.
If you do any others, they're going to be wrong because the big number has to be at the end. It has to be the sum or the answer. All right, let's see if you get the next one. How about Sunny?
360 plus 247 equals.
Okay, is that the only one?
No.
What's the other one?
247 plus 360 equals 609.
Excellent. Those are the only two. All right, Katie. 424 minus 198 equals 226. Can you tell me the addition problem to go with that? Katie, can you unmute? All right, Henry. What would the addition problem be to go with 424 minus 198 equals 226?
Are you muted?
Can you hear me, Haley? Calendar? Yes, okay, so I don't know what's going on with my second graders. Leo, I'll send Mrs. Harrison in when I can. 424 minus 198 equals 226. Leo, what's an addition problem to go with that?
198 and 226
Equals?
424.
Excellent, Jay. And what's the other one?
200.
Go ahead.
226 plus 198 equals 424.
Anybody disagree? All right. Nicely done. August, I need you to do one because you weren't here. Where were you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I was in the bathroom.
I didn't tell you to go. Didn't I? Yes, I did.
No, I asked Ms. Harrison.
Oh, you got to ask me.
Can I go for the one?
No, sit down and do your job. Okay. All right, right. Now guess what you're gonna write? A subtraction problem. It goes the other way too. That is related to the addition problem. So if we know 57 plus 24 equals 81, what minus what equals what? There's two ways you can do it, but only two. If we know 378 plus 422 equals 800, we know what minus what equals what. If we know 156 plus 433 equals 589, we know what minus what equals what. Go for it. Hold up your answers when you have them. I see Cooper's ready. Max Deesberg's got it. Lucas is ready. Make sure you have a subtraction sign. We're subtracting. You know what else you should look at? Do you have the big number first? If you don't, then you're getting into negative numbers, which we are not doing. But it won't work. It's the wrong answer. Even if you did the wrong. All right, let's see out of my handy dandy can. Oh, there, Ellie. 57 plus 24 equals 81. What's the subtraction problem for that?
81 minus 57 equals 24.
All right, is there another one? What's the other one?
81 minus 24 equals 57.
Excellent. Okay, let's check the next one. Paxton. What are we going to do for 378 plus 422 equals 800? So what does it equal? Is there another one? Excellent. And last but not least, Lucas.
I did 589, take away 433 equals 156. Wait, I haven't finished yet.
And what would the next one be?
That's 589 minus 433 is 1.
Well, we already did that. What could we do instead?
433 minus.
Well, we got to keep the big number in front.
589 plus take away 156 equals 433.
Excellent. Does that make sense? It's called the inverse operation. Subtraction undoes addition. Yes? And addition undoes subtraction. Well done. Just make sure you have the right numbers in the right place. All right. The number of people riding the train on a Sunday morning is 689. The number of people riding the train on Sunday afternoon is 746. The total number of people who rode the train on Sunday is 689 plus 746, which equals 1,435 people. All right, Ellie, you ready? Write a subtraction equation, but be careful with this one. That shows the number of people who rode the train on Sunday morning. Now, for this one, there's only one right answer because of this key word, Sunday morning. If you're not looking at that, then you're going to be confused. So, if we know 689 is the number of people that are on the number of people that are on the train on Sunday morning, that's important. The number of people riding the train on Sunday afternoon is 746. That's different. Here's the total number, 1,435. We want a subtraction equation using these numbers that shows the number of people who rode the train on Sunday morning. What is it gonna look like? Hold it up. Which number is gonna go first? What are you taking away to show this number? You don't have to do any calculating or computing. You just gotta be thinking about the relationship between addition and subtraction. Wow, I didn't fool many of you. All right, Gavin, what's the number that should go first? What's the number that should go first, Gavin? Okay, the big number, 1,435. We're subtracting. What am I going to subtract? Gavin?
You're going to subtract 746.
Yes. Why are we subtracting that instead of the 689? There's a reason.
Because it's
Ellie, help him out.
Because we're trying to figure out how many people did that Sunday morning.
It says we want to know how many people rode the train on Sunday morning. We want the answer to be Sunday morning, right? And the answer should be 689. Do you see why there was only one answer? Yeah? Okay.
That's why.
I'm going to give you another one. Again, you don't have to do the adding and subtracting. You have to do the thinking. Yep. Okay, ready? Here it is. Next one. See how you do on this one. It's very similar. The number of people riding. Isn't that the one I just did? No, it's different. Okay. The number of people riding the bus on a Sunday morning is 762. The number of people riding the bus on Sunday afternoon is 985. The total number of people who rode the train, it should say bus, on Sunday is 762 plus 985 equals 1,747. Write a subtraction equation that shows the number of people who rode the bus on Sunday morning. Go for it. It's a lot of people. There's only one right answer. Only one right answer. Hold up your boards when you have it. Ben, do you have it? I don't see your board, Ben, but I would love to hear from you. I see your board, Reese. Thank you. Hey, Reese, will you share?
I did 1,747 subtract 800, I'm at 985 equals 762.
Can you tell me why you subtracted 985 instead of 762?
Because you need the bigger number to subtract from.
Also, it's asking about Sunday what?
Sunday morning.
Yep, and 762 is the number of people that rode the bus on what day? Sunday morning. Okay, so you are going to need your dry erase boards for this part of our review because there's going to be a lot of math. I'm going to ask you to go get that cleaned up and put the water over there because you're not drinking it. Put it over there, get a cloth and clean it up. Okay, so we are going to, a lot of you guys already saw this, we're going to play Gimkit today. Just to warn you, our review is for 3-digit addition and subtraction. So you're gonna need your boards for sure. So don't put them away. You are gonna go to gimkit.com/play. I will give you a code. It is also on Google Classroom. So I will show you. I just wanna, if you have a bookmark, that's great. I did change my day, so you probably can't get to it because I changed my day. Silly me. Okay, I will put it in to the chat for you.
I don't have any chat.
Yeah, because you came
Yeah, I came late.
late. This is the screen you will see. I'm gonna put it in chat for a minute and then you'll get there. So if you don't have it bookmarked, it's in chat. You can just click on it and I will give you the code in a moment. All right. The code is going to be displayed in just a minute. I'll put it up on the screen.
Mrs. Robin.
I'm going to give us a little more time than usual.
Mrs. Robin. Mrs. Robin.
I don't see the code.
Okay. I'm going to share my screen so you guys will see it. And there it is. The code is
Mrs. Robin.
you should be able to see it.
Mrs. Robin.
Yes, Haley.
For some reason my screen is like really tiny, so like my screen I can make it go like making my whole screen, the Zoom cover my whole screen, but it's like covering like none of my screen and it's tiny.
Haley. The only thing I can think is that you get out of everything and start over.
My brother is gonna see if he can help.
Otherwise, Haley, I would X out of everything, log out, turn off your computer, turn it back on and start over and we'll let you back in and I'll give you the code.
This is Aubin. My brother fixed it.
Okay, great. Okay.
In the chat.
I'll wait. I know some people aren't in yet. I'm gonna wait.
This is Aubin. Mrs. Aubin,
Yes.
the link for GameKit is not in the chat.
Yeah, I put it in. I'll go back and check. Yes, it is. It says https://www.gamekit.com/live.
I don't see it either.
I'll write it down for you, but it is in there. I just checked it to everyone. I can send it just to you. Oh, shoot. Oh, why is that in there? I see why. Hold on.
Paxton has good eyes.
Now it should be. It said everyone in waiting room. I've never heard of that, Leo. That's really weird. I didn't know you could chat to people in a waiting room. So I apologize. Now it's there. Do you see it, bud? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna share my screen so you can see the code. All right. All right, I'm going to start the game.
Oh, you're gonna need that whiteboard. You don't have that whiteboard out.
Mrs. Ogden is letting me in.
Haley, I see you. You're not in there?
Yeah, it's not letting me in.
Okay. Haley, I'm gonna stop sharing and you can share your screen with me, okay? Hold on. Rest of you keep working. Okay, so click on game code. Click in the game code section, 21003 304. Now try again and see what happens. Hey, you're in.
Okay.
Hey guys, you're supposed to be working. If you get it wrong, see why you got it wrong. Yay. Let's do that right now. Let's see. Wow. Wow. And she doesn't do math homework. So I guess maybe it doesn't matter. Only it should not make it. For math. So
77%.
6 out of 4. I don't know what we should do. Well, we can't, it's the fourth grade.
I was gonna say, but I just counted all of them. I mean,
So I gotta see how they did on reading. I don't think we made it. So 1, 2, 3. So I have the 4 for reading.
well, I have that four, I have 4 for reading too.
Oh well.
And I'm missing, well, I'm guessing 4, because I have one person who's finished.
Okay. So now we're done. That's so exciting. Okay.
We have 7,
Because
he just did, and I am happy.
okay. Whatever.
I wish I could just hit the check mark, but I'm done.
I know. it down, you're not gonna get it right. The whole point of this is to practice. Don't get it. And if you do get it wrong, check your answers. Congratulations, friends. That was fun. I'm proud of you. All right. I knew we had to get another Gim kit in there. That is so fun. All right, so. Oh, we're not going to have time for that, so we will move on. How are we feeling about 3-digit addition and subtraction? With grouping, making new groups, ungrouping, regrouping, how are we feeling? Okay, somebody's, yeah, I'm gonna turn it off, sorry, sorry. I think you can't do it anymore, I hope. All right, there we go. So here's what we're going to spend the next few minutes on Think Central. You'll have your quiz. You still need your boards. I would like you all to stay on. I'm going to be looking at my Think Central to see how you do. So stay on until you turn in that quiz 4.3. This is your last quiz of the year. Please stay on. Yeah, just keep your boards and go ahead and get into Think Central. It'll say quiz 4.3. Again, the last quiz of the year. Do your best. Use your boards and let's get going.
Think Central right now, 4.3. No, you're playing around and watching it.
If you have trouble finding it, I'm here.
Robin, my
Yeah?
class is cleaning up. Can I do this at home?
No, you cannot do this at home. I'm sorry your class is cleaning up. You have 20 minutes. It's only 5 problems.
Remember to change the day it was going to show up?
You did?
Okay. Some of them.
Oh, maybe not on yours. Okay, it only takes me 1 minute.
Okay, that's fine. She's gonna get it. Okay. Practice, then waiting. Absolutely quiet.
I'm already signed in as you, so. Give me 1 minute, honey. That's the only thing I can think.
Yeah, there's no.
Hey, guys, did you hear? Don't be rude. You're just starting trouble, and I'd appreciate if you did. It's not nice. I think I try to be nice to you all day.
I see everybody using the whiteboard.
Oh my gosh, it'll take 1 second. And
We talked about this earlier, huh?
All right, it should be there. You might have to refresh your screen in about 2 seconds. At all. All right, I'm gonna make it easy.
Still don't have it.
She asked you to refresh. You did not.
Go ahead. Try again.
There we go. There we go.
Click on my source, click back on the things to do, and over here.
Max, you should be doing your task, not.